Hey guys, Pete here with Crunch Time Coaching, and today we've got a heavyweight matchup, guys. Rafa Nadal versus Nick Kyrgios. It just gets better and better. I want a lot of comments on this video, a lot of your opinions. The first question is, can you remember a better start to a tennis year? I just think it's been so many awesome storylines, from Roger Federer's comeback to Rafael Nadal's comeback to Nick Kyrgios showing that he's ready to be a serious player, a serious contender. I know a lot of people don't like Nick, but I think we do have to just take our hats off to him a little bit and say that he's definitely turned it around in 2017 and seems to be more serious about his game and is winning a lot of big matches and going deep in tournaments. And then we have Serena being pregnant. Congratulations to her. And I thought that the women's tour was going to start to be kind of boring when she left. And then all of a sudden, Maria comes back. And then there's a little bit of smack talking going on between Bouchard and Maria. And by the way, Eugene, maybe she's coming a little bit of a comeback because she then beat Kerber. I think Kerber retired. But anyway, very interesting year. I love it. Let's get into this match. Kyrgios versus Nadal. Now, this has all the makings of a heavyweight classic, and I think that this is probably Rafa Nadal's biggest challenge of the year on clay so far. This is really going to show Rafa where his game is at. Obviously, his game is very high level, so not really going to show him where it's at, but I think it's going to be a huge test for him because there's so many things Nick does well that really combats a lot of strengths that Rafa has that he can really use against people. You know, the first thing that Rafa loves to do and what makes him so special on clay, let me just take the mic here, is Rafa loves to hit his high, heavy topspin ball that really kicks up and bothers a lot of people. Well, Nick with his height, and he's just so good at absorbing pace on the backhand side that I think that Rafa's big heavy spin is not near as effective against a player like Nick, who's taller, has amazing hands, can redirect pace, and then add pace whenever he wants. And so one of the things we're going to have to look at, because it certainly will help Rafa if he's able to keep the ball deeper than short, right? If Rafa, which sometimes happens, if he's not feeling the ball, if he's a little nervous, he can go to hit his big topspin ball and it lands a little short in the court. And someone who is tall like Nick and has a lot of firepower can really take advantage of that and hit through the court. So be looking for how deep Rafa is able to get his spin today to pull off a win against Nick. He's going to have to hit a big spin. He's probably going to have to play a lot of really good defense, and he's going to have to turn this into a real head battle, which would be obviously his greatest strength, right? Rafa is just so strong mentally. He's tenacious. He knows how to dig deep. We know he's a champion. These are all the unknowns that we have for Nick. We're seeing signs of life that he's ready to fight. We certainly know that he can win and beat high-level players. I don't think there's anyone outside the top 10, which it's amazing to me that he's not in the top 10 yet based off all of the wins he's had, but he's 16 in the world now. I can't think of anybody outside the top 10 who has more wins against top 10 players. So he's a big match player. And it'll be interesting to see that dynamic of Nick seems to rise to big matches. Lots of times he looks very weak mentally, but when he plays a marquee player, all of a sudden he can get very mentally tough and doesn't back down and doesn't shy away. That's one of his strengths. Is a lot of players who are lower ranked, when they get against the higher ranked players, they have a lot of respect, and they not to say that Nick doesn't respect these players. I know he respects Rafa a lot, but he's not intimidated. He doesn't think that he can't win or hang with these players. He knows he can. But when you're talking about hanging with Rafa on clay, which adds to usually longer points, more physicality, it's more grinding. Is Nick ready for that? Is Nick ready to go through that with Rafa? Now, the good news that Nick can always have in the back of his mind as he goes, okay, this is 2 out of 3 sets. It's not 3 out of 5. I can hang in there with this guy 2 out of 3 sets. And another thing to look for is who's going to win that serve return battle. If they're not playing on clay, especially, that's a huge advantage for Kyrgios, who routinely is hitting his serves anywhere between 120 to 140. He has tremendous variety as far as he can really hit the ball to the corners, and he also is not afraid to hit second serves a good 120. He'll lots of times just go up, especially on big points. It's amazing how he's able to do it. He can go up on a big point and hit his second serve 120. Now, with the clay, that diffuses that a little bit, but still a 120 to 140 mile an hour serve, it's still big. It's still big even on clay. So will Nick be able to hit through the court like he would be able to do on a hard court? Or is that slower clay going to slow down the pace of play to where, again, that is advantage Rafa Nadal? I'm not going to make a prediction on this. I want you guys to make the prediction. Who do you think is going to win this match? Who is going to win? This is going to be a big, big heavyweight matchup. And again, I think the keys to this is how deep is Rafa hitting his topspin ball? How well is he defending Kyrgios's attacks as far as serves? Is he going to be bringing Kyrgios's serve back with relatively no problem? Is he going to be handling, when Kyrgios wants to? One thing that I love that Nick is able to do is how he will go slow. He's not just somebody who's a power player who just uses power. He mixes up his pace very well too. So he will hit some slow balls. He will throw in the drop shot. So, but we know he's going to be going for some big knockout punches. How well is Rafa going to defend that? And how is Nick going to react to this match being on clay, being more physical? I think the more Rafa turns this into a grinder, really, really hard to win points against match. If Rafa makes each point feel like a marathon and Nick starts to feel like he's getting tired, we know that he can fold mentally. We know some days he just goes, well, I just don't feel like going that extra mile, where we know Rafa, there's never a match where he doesn't do that. We know what we're going to get with Rafa. We know that. And Nick still has a little bit of that unknown factor. We're not entirely convinced yet that he is really serious about showing up every single match. Now, he has started to change the way he's talking. He's starting to say that he wants to, compete for big titles, and that he doesn't want to be another player on the tour, and that he wants to get in better shape. This is going to be about as good as a test as he can get without having to play someone 3 out of 5 sets. Playing Rafa on clay will let the world know if he is really ready to put his money where his mouth is, because we know he's got a mouth, right? So anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Also, I'm gonna when this you can put it in the chat now. We're live, but when this video goes live on YouTube, I'm gonna because kind of lives there. I'm gonna put a poll, because I think I'd like to pay a tribute to Rafa. If you don't know me, my name is Pete from Crunch Time Coaching. I'm an online tennis instructor, and I'd like to do some instruction on Rafa's game to kind of pay honor to his comeback and how awesome he's doing, just his great career. So would you like to learn how to hit Rafa-style forehands? Now, of course, I can't hit a forehand just like Rafa, so don't look for like, oh, well, that's not just like Rafa. Obviously, no one has a forehand just like Rafa, but I can kind of show you some things that he does that I think would help you even at the club level. Just some different elements of his forehand that will help you, that I think you can pull off. Would you like me to do that? Would you like me to show you his slice serve, which I really like? I'm a lefty as well. How to hit a really good slice serve like Rafa. He sets up a lot of points like that. Or would you like to learn more of some of his patterns and his strategies that he uses in certain situations that you can go out there. So forehand, serve, or strategy of Rafael Nadal, and then I'll make some instructional videos on that on YouTube as he's going through this clay court season. I think that'd be fun to make some Rafael Nadal videos for you guys. Let me know what you think. I'll put a poll up after this video is done. I will do that, so it should be up in the next 15-20 minutes. And thanks so much for watching this. If you watch this live, if you're watching on replay, still comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this match. Who will win between Rafa Nadal and Nick Kyrgios? I'm not going to pick this one. I want you guys to pick it for me. And I know that's quite a cop-out, isn't it? And like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy videos like this where we talk about things that are going on around the tour. And we also have lots of instruction videos out there for you. Check them out after you watch this video. Look at some of my other videos on how to hit a serve, how to hit a forehand, how to hit a volley, how to play doubles, singles, mental stuff. So if you love tennis, you're in the right place. And this is Pete from Crunch Time Coaching signing off. Thanks so much for all your support, guys. Have a great day out there.